A Hobo's Christmas is a really lovely film. I don't love the name of it, but everything else about it is wonderful. This was released in 1987. It's directed by Will Mackenzie, it's written by Joe Byrne and Jeb Rosebrook, and we have a cast including Barnard Hughes, Gerald McRaney, Wendy Crewson, William Hickey, and various others. And this is about a character called Chance, the titular hobo, if you like. Again, don't love the word, but this is the language the film is using. And he left his family many, many years ago, but now at Christmas he's decided to return to see his family. And there's a scene really on that I found to be really moving. He turns up at this facility and hands over his money to use the shower, and we get this kind of transformation where he goes from looking like the character he does on the street to looking much cleaner and more kempt. And I think it was a really great way to help viewers realise that there's a person behind the person who's been living on the streets and travelling across the country. And I think that was a really great way to show that it's just his appearance, the way he looks on the outside. He's still the same person on the inside, regardless of whether he maybe looks a little grubby or if he's just had a shower and is looking clean. And I think that was a really great way to, I don't know if that was our intention, I'm assuming it is, but I thought that was a really great way to encourage viewers to look past the character's exterior, which is always such an important message. And he goes to visit his son, who is an officer, and as you can imagine, his son isn't exactly very welcoming because his father left a long time ago and basically just abandoned his family. But he now has grandchildren. Chance has grandchildren, and he wants to see his grandchildren. And I'll say no more than that. But it's basically about, well, maybe giving him a chance and allowing us to get to know the character and to get to know his different lifestyle as well, because it's not like he's just turned up and is asking to stay there and wants money to re-establish a life in the town or anything. He just wants to see his family, and it's so beautiful. It's so moving. It is such an emotional story. Chance is such a likeable character. That's not to say I agree with what he did, leaving his family, but the character within the film at this point in the story, it's so beautiful and so moving. The character is so likeable, and I really, really wanted the best for him. And I'm not going to say what happens, but I enjoyed following the journey, getting to know the character, getting to know the other characters as he spent time with them. And at the same time, as I said, it's understandable that not everybody is very welcoming and pleased to see him. I think the character's reactions are very believable, and it gives it a lot of emotion, and I think it's very effective. We have some festive activities, such as looking for a Christmas tree. We have some nice Christmas decorations and lovely music. It's not over the top Christmassy. So if you don't like sickly sweet Christmas films, this is absolutely fine. It's more heartwarming than it is commercial Christmas. And I think that works very well for this particular story. It's a really great film. It's a solid narrative with great characters, great performances. Visually, it's very satisfying. I really enjoyed it. I found it to be a really moving, thought-provoking film. And if it sounds like the story for you, then needless to say, I'm very happy to recommend it.